How you doing? So this is the top 10 best champions in MCOC. Disclaimer, this is just my professional opinion. Sarcasm. So rank up whoever you want in the game, whoever you think is good in the game, whoever you like playing the game. This is, again, just my professional opinion. So here are the top 10. And let me give you some honorable mention before I give you my top 10. So let's start with Absorbing Man. Absorbing Man, he's kind of new to the game, so I'm not going to talk too much about him, and I'm not going to include him in the top 10, but he has potential to be in the top 10 best champions in MCOC, and I would say top 3 Mystic champions in the game, along with Diablo and Doom. This guy has so many immunities. His damage is okay, but when it comes to the right matches, this guy is really good. I think without a doubt best cosmic counter in the game currently. So if you have him, just bring him against a cosmic champion. He's gonna wreck them with his wrecking ball. Get it? Wreck them with he has a wrecking ball. Okay, never mind. But yeah. So that's why I want to give him honorable mention. He's definitely going to be in the top 3 Mystic champions in the game. So let's go with another one. Another honorable mention is, where is she at? There it is. Kitty Pryde. I think Kitty Pryde is the best champion in the game. I said that many times. If you know how to use her. I don't know how to use her. That's why she's not in my top 10. But if you do know how to use her, she's definitely going to be in the top 10 and probably number 1 in that list for the best champions in MCOC. She's one of those. I say number 1 and 2 is arguably broken in my list. She's definitely in the broken tier list as long as you know how to use her. So let's go with our top 10. So here are the top 10 best champion in MCOC. So let's start with number 10. So number 10 is Angela. Angela is unanimously the best champion in the game if there's such thing as infinite fights. Basically, if you have the Odin synergy, but you need to have at least a 4-star Odin in your team. So what does Odin does for her? She increases her buff potency by 5% for every win she gets. So if you take her to incursion, you get to like zone 50 or something like that. You gain like 700 plus potency in her buff potency. She's just overpowered. Like, not, I don't even, overpowered is probably understatement. She's like broken, and even saying broken, she's that'll be understatement right there. If you can get her to like 700% buff potency increase, even 500 buff potency increase, she's going to be the best champion in the game without a doubt. Imagine if you had Wolverine, if they created a champion that has Wolverine's ability to trigger regeneration, but it's non-stop. Okay? At the same time, has CGR's damage, but with higher potency. That is pretty much Angela with Odin synergy. If you can win X amount of fights. What is this? I'm taking down 225k health in 45 seconds. I mean, not in 45 seconds. Even though 45 seconds for 225k health for a 5-star, no boost, that's pretty good. That's better than average. I meant to say 5 seconds. I've taken 225k health in 5 seconds. Okay, what I meant to say earlier was that's 45,000 health per damage per second. So she's really good as long as you have the Odin synergy with her, and you can win infinite fights. Arguably, not even arguably, the best champion in the game if you can do that. So let's go with number 9 on the list. Number 9 is hokling. Hokling is kind of new, so not many people might not have him. Um, but he's pretty good. I mean, definitely not the best champion in the game or best cosmic champion in the game, but he's definitely pretty good champion. I at Unawaken he's okay, but I really think at Max Sig is gonna be really good champion because he increases buff durations, which will make him hit harder. He also has full immunity to poison, shocks, and as well as what is this? Immunity to power drain, power steal, and power burn. So that's what makes him pretty good. He has indestructible too, and regeneration. If only hokling had a synergy like similar to Odin, I mean similar to Angela with Odin synergy, he would be the best champion in the game. Imagine he'll trigger regen, he'll be back to 100%, and he'll be like, he'll eventually surpass Cosmic Ghost Rider damage, if he had that type of synergy. So yeah, so he's number 9 on the list. So number 8 is Galen. He's definitely number 1, if not number 2, most important champions in the game. Well, not in the game, but cosmic for sure. Okay, I will make a video on like top 10 or top something like that. Maybe not top 10, top 7, something like that. Most important champions in the game because of their synergies. Either 1 or 2 most important cosmic champions in the game. I'm just gonna give you a hint. The other one is Odin. So either it's gonna be Odin or Galen is going to be the most important cosmic champions in the game. Definitely Galen is definitely in the top 2. So why is he so important? Is because of his herald ability. He makes champions like Hercules, Cosmic Ghost Rider, even No, like arguably broken with this herald ability. Especially if you have like 5 victories, even not even just 5 victory, not even just 5 victory, just 4 victories. With 4 victories, I was able to win against Realm of Legends Vision using a 4-star Hercules. 4-star Herald Hercules. That's how overpowered this synergy is, but you do have to be running damage mastery, of course, to make this synergy really overpowered. So basically you reduce damage resistance by 7% every time you win a fight. So the catch is you do have to win one fight with Galen. He also becomes reduces penalty from powerbomb effects by 100%. So this really overpowered synergy makes Galen one of the most important champion in the game, and probably top 2 cosmic champions in the game as far as most important. So what does Galen do? Galen in the right matchup, he's really good. He's practically stun immune if you have him awaken, and any champion with a lot of armor ups, he's gonna do really good damage against those champions. He has a lot of immunities. Let's look at his immunities. He's immune to Fate Seal and Nullify. Not only that, he's also immune to Power Drain, Power Burn, Power Lock, and Special Lock. That's what makes him so good. So let's look at number 7. And it's my man, Kingpin. This guy, I've said it before, he could have been like number 1 or probably at least number 2 if they didn't nerf his regen. Like, this guy is really good with the hood synergy. Let's see if we have him here. Yes, with the hood synergy, this thing is so powerful for Kingpin. Basically, plus 100% rage, purify, ability, accuracy. That's so overpowered. It's like pretty much like, you know how Angela reduces the duration for every buff she gets or something like that? Or debuff duration. Kingpin pretty much does the same instantly. Not only that, it's only like not only damaging debuffs, I believe it's also non-damaging debuffs. He can shrug off, and he turns into like a fury or something like that. That gives him extra attack. So, like I mentioned, it's always active. Base regeneration rate is set at 50% instead of the normal 100%. Okay. Immune to all effects that modify regeneration rate except poison. So that's downer. But like I mentioned, like his base regeneration rate, if it was at a normal 100%, he'd definitely be at least number 2 on the list. Arguably better than Diablo if they didn't nerf his regen. He would be so tanky if they didn't nerf his regen, because if you have will, that's also, you need to have willpower. If you have willpower in this guy, dude, I mean, even without those things, I think he's number 7 in that list for sure. So let's go with number 6. So it's Nebula. Definitely one of the best tech champions in the game. And I would say, for me, he's the best tech champion so far in the game. I don't really use Nimrod for some reason, but I think, if you take away the mutant aspect of the game, he's definitely better than Nimrod for sure. But Nimrod's so dominated when it comes to mutants. But for me, tech, it's Nebula. Right now, I have him at number 6. Nebula is really good. I mean, especially against robot champions. All you do is basically get to your SP2, and you pretty much can take down large health opponent. Just put it this way, my fastest KO against Realm of Legends Winter Soldier was with Nebula. This is a 6-star rank 3 unawakened, okay? I did use boost, and without boost, she's still the fastest. Okay, let's just show how much damage this champion can do. I've taken down Realm of Legends Winter Soldier in 25 seconds with an unawakened 6-star rank 3 Nebula. This is obviously with damage mastery and max boost as well as full synergy. But she can do some serious damage. Without boost, I've taken down Realm of Legends Winter Soldier in 33 seconds. I've even taken down Realm of Legends Winter Soldier with a 4-star in 63 seconds, and with boost 57 seconds, under a minute, with a 4-star. Only I believe Hala with Odin Synergy and Ghost Rider can do that. So this champion has extra power rate, which will obviously gonna help you gain more power quicker if you have her awakened. She's bleed immune, poison immune, and shock immune. She has regen, and she can cheese some fights like Hyperion because every time, the opponent deals more than 110% of their attack, she gains all her health back. And if you have regeneration, recovery mastery, she gains more health. I've been able to cheese like Hyperion fights. If you check out some of my videos when it comes to Nebula, it's pretty awesome because I've been able to solo Hyperion with 100% health, like tanking and like over and over SP3s. It's crazy. Yeah, this champion is really good against robot, against like shock nodes. This champion is amazing. So let's go with number 5. So, going to the most important champions in the game because of their synergies. What is this? And somehow, this guy, the Invisible Man. I should just call this guy the Invisible Man because I've never gotten him as a 5 or 6-star in my main account, right? Which is, you see it right now, and my pre-play account. And I've opened 1,000,000 crystals to get him, even just a 5-star. So that's why he's the Invisible Man. But in the game, they call him Apocalypse. This guy is really good. I think he's probably number 2 cost mutant champion in the game. And no doubt, without a doubt, he's definitely one of the most important champions in the game. Definitely, I would say, in the top 7, I would say, most important champions in the game because of his horseman ability. He can make some champions so overpowered like Cable, Storm, Wolverine, I mean, Gambit. I mean, not even. I mean, those are the best ones, but Storm Pyramid X. But any mutant, he can make them really, really good. Even just Kitty Pryde, he can make Kitty Pryde really good with his Awake Horseman ability. So, yep, I would say Apocalypse is number 5 in the list. So let's go with number 4 in the list. And it's Corvus. I just took my Corvus to rank 3 and awaken him. This guy has carried me to Act 6, man. This guy is the man. And that was actually just using my 5-star, not my 6-star rank 3, okay? I was using my 5-star to get through Act 6. This guy, you you only really need him to be at Sig 1. You can have him at Max Sig, but really at Sig 1 is all you need for Corvus. That's what makes him really good compared to other champions in the game, like Hercules. Well, you need him at Max Sig, but Corvus Glaive, you just need him at Sig 1. What makes him good? As I mentioned, you just need him at Sig 1. It's easy to use. When you got charges on you, this guy is just demolishes fights. You get to your SP2, game over. And he, because of his awakened ability, he pretty much gains like not quite as good as Hercules Immortality, but it's pretty close to it, because like you can have like this degen on you, bleed on you, poison on you. You're not gonna get knocked out as long as you have glaive charges. If this champion never runs out of glaive charges, he would be the best champion in the game. That's how good that's how good Corvus is. So let's go with number 3 on the list. So number 3 on the list is kind of new to the game, so might not people have him. I don't even have him as a 5-star myself. Is Scorpion. Scorpion, without a doubt, best science champion in the game, and without a doubt, best champion of 2022. I've talked about Scorpion plenty enough if you watch my channel, especially if you do have the Venom synergy. I do have her as a 5-star. I mean, I do have him as a 4-star, so you need at least a 5-star or 6-star for that Venom synergy to work. Even without the Venom synergy, his damage is better than average, but with Venom synergy, one of the highest damage in the game, and yeah, definitely highest damage in science in the game for sure with the Venom synergy. He has 3 immunities. He has 3 different ways to inflict debuffs on you: poison, shock, and rupture. As I mentioned, he has 3 immunities: poison, shock, and rupture. If you have him awakened, you can block unblockable specials, not with the exception of you cannot do that against skill champions. And he can also regen if the opponent has like willpower or some kind of regeneration, if you have petrify on them. So that's why this champion is really good. So he's number 3 on the list for the top 10 best champions in the game. So I'm just gonna tell you the top 2. I think we all know the top 2 best champions in the game. So who should I go first? Let's go with so either it's gonna be Diablo or Hercules. I think most of you probably saw that coming. You might disagree that Hercules is not in the top 2, but I think he could be definitely in the top 2 best champions in the game. Hercules, I think, arguably could be better than Diablo, and this is a big if you have him full synergize. You have him full synergize with the Herald ability, and you're running damage mastery. Obviously, you have him max sig, damage mastery, fully synergized, as well as his max persistent charge. This guy is arguably broken if you have all those things. What is this? Max sig, max persistent charge, damage mastery, and herald ability. You also have, obviously, you need willpower as well. I would probably put him full synergy as well. I would probably put him ahead of Diablo if you had all those things. I've soloed, as I think I said earlier, I soloed Realm of Legends Vision using 4-star Hercules in my first attempt with the Herald ability. Okay, that's how good this champion is. Okay, using auto fight. If I didn't mention, I used auto fight with a 4-star. There are a lot of champions in the game that can't even solo Realm of Legends fight with a 5-star, or even a 6-star rank 4. And I did it with a 4-star in my first attempt. Yeah, this guy is really overpowered with the max sig, damage mastery, max persistent charge, full synergy, especially with the Herald synergy, with max victory. So let's go with the number 1 best champion in the game. I think, as you all know, it's Diablo. Diablo, best champion in the game. Okay, so what can I say, man? This guy is just so good. I mean, like, if anybody ever has a 6-star rank 5/6 200 Diablo, they'll just break the game. It's just broken. It's like you're just gonna be auto fighting quest with this guy, or Realm of Legends. Okay, if you have damage mastery and the right synergies with this guy. I mean, that's how overpowered Diablo is. As I mentioned, if you follow my channel, I just beat level 4 threat using one finger, without synergy, itemless. Okay, and I could probably do it with level 5 with enough attempts. I definitely could do it with 2 hands for sure, which I'm going to be doing. Okay, I got really close. I got Hercules down to 18%, and, you know, being a terrible worst player in MCOC, of course, I got knocked out. But really, this guy is so overpowered. I can literally solo Realm of Legends, Winter Soldier. I did that. Okay, let's just start with that. I soloed Realm of Legends Winter Soldier with a 4-star in my first attempt using one finger. Not only that, I finished with 100% health. And then when I used my 5-star Diablo, I soloed entire clear 11 bosses, 11 fights in Realm of Legends, entire Realm of Legends, using one finger, my first attempt with the 5-star Diablo, using one finger. Okay, itemless. That's how good this champion is. And if I practice enough, I can definitely do it with a 4-star. I can clear Realm of Legends 11 fights using a 4-star Diablo with one finger. That's how good this champion is. I mean, I've done many solos with this guys, not just bosses, really entire completion, entire quest with this guy. That's how good he is. I think, I don't remember the exact month, I did epic with 5-star Diablo, where I just used him the whole quest, the entire month. I soloed the entire quest using Diablo, just him, itemless. And keep in mind, this is a 5-star, by the way. This is not a 6-star rank 4 or 6-star rank 5. This is a 5-star. So this is my top 10 best champions in the game. Who are your top 10 best champions in the game? Would you rank Hercules above Diablo? Let me know in the comment section below. I think Hercules, like I mentioned earlier, you know, if you have a max sig, what is this, damage mastery, max persistent charge, full synergy, he could definitely, I could see him being better than Diablo if you have all those things. I mean, just Hercules has better synergies than Diablo. That's why I think. Why? But without synergy, Diablo is definitely better without synergies. But with synergy, you can make a case for Hercules being better. So, thank you.